Hey, welcome back to Hot Wheels Chat, everybody, for 2026. Wanted to start off the new year after taking a few weeks off to rest and unwind with a really cool compare and contrast between two different price points of the same casting. In this case, it's the Poprace Lamborghini Countach LPI 800 TAC 4 by Poprace against the Hot Wheels Premium Lamborghini Countach LPI 800 TAC 4. So I'm going to go ahead and get this popped open, get a little bit easier. I pre-cracked it, so it won't be that big of a deal. And then the Poprace itself. And what I like about the Poprace packaging is the car is protected really well. Big difference is it's got mirrors on it as compared to the Hot Wheels edition. Let's get the packaging out of the way so we can focus on the cars themselves. As you can see right away, there's a obvious exterior difference between the two that really plays into from an iconic look perspective. The Countach wheels that Poprace has cast and created for this in the either gold or bronze, depending on how you want to look at those wheels. I'd probably say they're gold. But just, you know, I think they both have done a really good job of getting the eye line, you know, in terms of the roof line and how things look. But you're going to see some obvious difference. Obviously, the mirrors are really cool. There's some really good tampos here. The louvers going into the engine bay are much bigger on the Hot Wheels version as compared to the Poprace. Probably one thing you'll notice is that the Poprace engine bay, the rear deck lid opens where it will not on the Hot Wheels version. The wheels have treads. You can take the Poprace apart. It's got simple screws. They are real riders on the Hot Wheels edition, but it's riveted. You can't take it apart. They're slicks. So a little bit more attention to detail in terms of the tires. Let's pull this in a little bit so you can see the detail on the rear end of this. Good tampos on the tail lights. Not a lot of detail on the exhaust, but they do a really good job of putting the badging on it. On the Poprace, what you'll see is really good tampos on the lights, the overall detail of the lights. What they have not done is put the badging, gives it a really clean look. You can see the very obvious difference in how the car looks with the mirrors on it as compared to not. That's why I think putting mirrors on the Hot Wheels cars is important, or I'll say die-cast cars, not necessarily Hot Wheels cars. So a lot of the customs I do put on 3D printed mirrors that are associated with that car, so it looks like a more complete car. The windows are smoked on the Hot Wheels, and they're clear, including the engine deck lid cover are clear, so you can really see the details. Much greater detail, even to the point that on the interior here, and I'm going to lift up and zoom in a little bit and hopefully not make anybody seasick by doing this, is, you know, even being able to see stalks, maybe the flappy paddles for the for shifting, the center console area, whereas on a Hot Wheels everything is all red and simple. Not that that's a bad thing. Equal in terms of the Lamborghini badging on the hood. The lights are much more detailed on the Poprace. Overall, because they're not smoked and clear lights, the ability to be able to show this level of detail and have this level of detail is a big thing. Gonna pop the engine bay off, and I don't know if you've noticed, I'm not being completely careful with the mirrors, and haven't had any issues yet, knock on wood. So as I said, the deck lid opens, it's clear, so you can see through it really easily. And bring the camera back down and show you guys the engine bay. Let me zoom in. So you guys can see that. Much more detailed. I just got the Matchbox moving part car for another Lamborghini that this opens, and the engine is cast, but there's no detail to it whatsoever. And because it's riveted, you got to take it apart if you're going to do any of the painting or anything like that. So as I reestablish my custom side of my world, those are going to be little details that I go after. But overall, you got to understand there is a big price point difference, you know, in these two cars. This is $7. I think this was $40, if I remember right, maybe $26. I honestly don't remember. I bought it in December, so a lot of time since then. But yeah, it's huge to see this level of detail in a car so small. It's really cool. I'm not saying that this isn't cool, but this would be like the daily driver, and this one is the one that just sits on the rotating stage, so you can show it off from your living room if this was a 1x1 car. But want to thank everybody who's taken the opportunity to watch this. Please hit the like and subscribe button. Appreciate the new subscribers that have come on board, and look forward to creating a lot more content over the course of the next year. Thanks so much. Have a great day.